up like he can.
From deep three-point range, that's Biyombo with the rebound. Jackson drives in. The shot will not go. Good work defensively by Smith. Right side Curry. Launches a three. Curry with another miss.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Bellinelli, who's checked in for Oladipo. And the Suns making a change here as well. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Smith. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Well, what a second half of the season it was for the Jazz. After the All-Star break, they went on a rampage.
And the catalyst for that was the defense. I mean, very few opponents got to triple digits against the Jazz after the All-Star break.
To the middle. Wants to get it to Fareed and does.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. They set the pick. From deep. The shot by Curry, no good.
And for the Jazz and their defense post-All-Star break, it helped them in their big second-half run. How about a 422 field goal percentage against after the break?
And Robinson comes to help. Biyombo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And, you know, you were talking about the field goal percentage against for the Jazz. It was the third best in the league after the All-Star break. That's field goal percentage defense. They allowed the fewest points in the NBA after the break as well.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for Utah. Here's Marjanovic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, the Phoenix Suns came up short in their playoff hopes again last year. They went 17-24 Clark on the road, and that didn't help them out.
Not at all, and you factor in a 6-game road losing streak to end the year. That pretty much closed the door on postseason for them.
And so he hits both.
And guys, with the Suns last year on the road, they had the 17 wins, but only 7 of them came in conference. So a big part of why they missed the postseason.
That's good. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Can't connect from short range. Curry outside. And the Suns miss again.
And, you know, as you mentioned, with the Suns, only 7 road wins against the West. 3rd worst in-conference road record of any team. You have to be able to steal wins on the road to make your way to the playoffs out west.
Bellinelli gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Now here's Curry. Another miss by Curry.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Screen by Faried. Here's Simmons. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The Jazz making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
Shumpert dishes to Biyombo. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Biyombo.
You know, the Phoenix Suns played well overall last season, but they still couldn't match up against some of the teams in the West. Had a hard time with in-conference battles.
And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Simmons. No luck. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Shumpert. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go. It's deflected. And welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Reggie Jackson out there with Oladipo. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bilal in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to Denver. Carroll, no one around him. They get the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Phoenix
Timeout called, the Suns.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both